It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
Claire and then Nate, go.
Claire B. Lang, XM Satellite Radio. The 18 team, I was just talking to the guys, and if they have any solace, it's they said maybe that they're better, that Kyle would be better as the hunter instead of the hunted, which means he's hunting after you, and now you've moved up. Talk about that, and Kyle now as the hunter, and you having to defend in a different way.
I think it's great. I want to be the hunted, but I want to be the number one hunted, and I just want to leave Phoenix. I want to be on the way to Homestead with about 160 point lead. It'll make me feel a lot better than I do right now.
Nate?
Nate Ryan, USA Today. Greg, in winning this race in a straight fight, you beat the two-time defending champion who appeared to be sailing to his third straight win. I think everybody in this room was thinking that with 15 laps to go, we're going to be writing Jimmy Johnson is off to a perfect start and is bid for a third championship. Can you talk about what it means? You didn't just end a winless streak today, but you kind of threw down the gauntlet in beating the best guy in the series. Can you talk about what that means?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking he was going to win 3 straight on that last restart. So, just to get that out there. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to brag, but it was a textbook pass. I mean, I got in the corner good. I got after the throttle early, and I got close enough to him that I got a little bit of air off the back of his car. Or he got to the gas a little fast because he saw me there. And as soon as I had the opportunity, I had a little run. I got my nose inside of him and got him loose. Pushed air. This nose pushes a lot of air out the side. And so I got some side force on his bumper. And, he was loose up in that gray coming off the corner, couldn't get the gas down. And that gave me the run down the straightaway on him to clear him. I was completely clear of him getting into 3, which I was surprised on. Normally I figured I was going to have to race him hard down there. And he had been watching me all day drive my butt off and overdrive the car and been loose and had made some mistakes. So he was probably planning on me making a mistake in the last 14 laps.
Does it mean more he's the guy you beat?
Yeah, I mean, he's won 3 in a row, or he's won a lot of races, and he's won the last 2 years have been the champion, and we have to beat those guys in order to get that Sprint Cup trophy that I saw in New York. We have to beat those guys, and that's what we're here to do, and that's what we're fortunate enough to do today, and just hopefully 9 more times that we can at least compete with them or finish in front of them.
Any further questions? We've got one here from Jerry and Lee. Go.
Jerry Bunkowski, Yahoo Sports. Try to divorce yourself for a second from not being in the chase. 5 guys came into it without a win. Were they more dangerous in the whole big scheme of things than the 3 guys that had 18 of the first 26 wins?
I think so, because the 12 guys that are in there all of them are capable. I was asked that question in New York this week. Who's the dark horse? I said I wouldn't handicap any of them, because Jeff Gordon can do it, Jeff Burton, Clint Boyer, Denny Hamlin. You name all those guys, any one of them can win this title, and any one of them are capable of winning every single week that we show up at the track. We're so close to winning this year. Think of California and I think I got caught speeding at Pocono, and then we caught the air hose at Michigan. We're running right there. Just right so close for a win that it didn't. I was frustrated we didn't have a win, but I wasn't going to let that affect my mindset. I had the mindset that I had to put down 10 of the best races of my life, and that's what I have to do to win the championship. And that's what I walked out this morning and headed for the car to do, is just do the best I can do for 10 weeks.
Lee?
Erwin said that you said you were just going to go balls to the wall. He said no conservative, no points racing. Talk about that conversation that you had with him.
Well, I told him when we left California, congratulations on making the chase for your first time, and that we're going to go balls out for the next 10 weeks, 11 weeks, and we're going to give it all we have, and we're going to make a big impact. We'll make a good run at it. I can promise you that. I knew that we would. I was frustrated that we went to Richmond and I got the car too loose, getting in the corner, made a mistake, and that was weighing heavy on me, coming here. But we were able to get back to 14th place finish. And actually, if you look at Richmond, that was kind of a championship effort. We were in the fence, knocked the front end out, pulled the sheet metal out. We're at the back of the pack, stayed in the lead lap, set the toe on pit road, started dead last with 30 to go and finished 14th. So that to recover from what Kyle Busch's problem was today, that's a huge deal. What we did there, I knew was going to be, a threat when we got in here and got going.
Any more questions? Congratulations, gentlemen.
Thank you.
And good luck this week at Dover. Congratulations, Jack. Super job. A lot of fun out there. Congratulations, Jack. Good job.